Hello,
Oh,
Gelato
Gelato
Familia.
Familia.
We're back yet again. We had to. As I promised, I said, why not? We went for 3 lives. Let's go for a 4th.
I know, since yesterday we had to cut it short.
Yeah. And yeah, we cut it short at almost 2 hours. But
No.
yeah, because honestly, it was a banger live yesterday. And it was like, I just wanted to keep on going, to be honest. But of course, we had a movie to go to, which we do have a movie tonight, but it's a later time. It's at 8:45 to go see Casper, the original 1995's Casper. So can't wait for that. I haven't seen that movie in years, and the fact to be able to see it on the big screen again is awesome. But also too, as I said, we have so we decided to do a live today, and then also we have a live tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. We are doing a watch live party for the premiere of Taylor Swift's new music video. So definitely check that out if you can. And then it's the music video premieres at 4 p.m.
Yes.
But we're starting the live at 3:15, kind of give like 45 minutes for people to come in if they're running late, or, we'll chit chat a little bit and then.
Yep. Let's have a combo.
Yes. So kicking off the chat, we got a super chat from the one, the only Dragon Blood, gifted us with $4.99. Thank you so much, Dragon Blood. We greatly appreciate it. See you all at Universal Studios Hollywood this upcoming spring for FanFest nights, and also my first time inside. Well, wow. That's awesome, Dragon Blood. Also, too, are you going the first night? Because we're scheduled for the first night, but even if you're not, we go multiple times anyway for the content and to meet up with people. So
I think he told me on Instagram that he's all going opening night.
Oh, he is going opening night. Cool. So anyway, Dragon Blood, again, thank you so much for the $4.99 and for your generosity and the fact that it's going to be your first time at Universal Studios Hollywood and you're going for FanFest. We're going to gift you one of the FanFest psychedelic mugs that we got. So we will be sending that out to you as soon as we can, because we have a few other things we have to send out to Giant Peter Adventures and also Jacob Weller. So, but again, thank you so much for the super chat. We got One Shot Motorsport. What's up, George? The Disney Italiano and Abby. How you doing tonight? We're doing well. Always good to see you in the chat. And we got Giant Peter Adventures. What's up, George? What's up, Peter? See, Johnny and I had a talk earlier. Oh boy. See, I told him how one of my in-person crushes looks like Daniela.
Ew.
My bias. And Dragon Blood says, another live. Damn, that's sick. Yep, we're just going to keep it rolling. And yes, he did confirm that'll be his first night. And then he says, thanks for that. You're welcome, Dragon Blood. Absolutely. See, I'll also be in the park during normal operations as well before the event kicks off. Yeah, that's usually what we do too. We usually go
try to do things before, and then when the event actually starts, we try to stick to just the event stuff.
Yeah. So you can get all in the ride, especially since it's your first time too going. So you want to experience the rides like Secret Life of Pets and Mario Kart. And well, no, don't do Mario Kart. I'm just kidding. If you haven't done Mario Kart, I at least say experience it once.
He hasn't done Mario Kart yet.
Then you never have to do it again. That's just my thing, but we got Jacob Weller in the house. What's up, Jacob? Welcome in. It's going well. How about yourself? And One Shot Motorsport says the Muppet Great movie is in the works for Disney's Magic Kingdom in the future. That would be nice.
That would be.
I would really dig that. I want to be able to experience the attractions and etc., especially the studio tour, Transformers, Mario Kart. Yeah, see. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to do the studio tour. That's like the crown jewel for Universal Studios Hollywood. Oh, and another one is to definitely have to check out Waterworld. One of the best live stunt shows ever.
Yes, he loves Waterworld.
Let's see. I'll do Mario Kart. Looks a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm for sure
Yeah.
you'll like it. For me, it's just a lot of stimulation. There's like too much going on, and with the original concept of what it was, I wanted something fast paced. Like I don't want to be traveling half the speed of smell. Like I want like the car tipping, and like I don't want to have to like be like little old grandma, and then when you're trying to hit the target, you go like no. See, I just almost gave myself a concussion. Yeah, you definitely have to do Waterworld for sure. And then I did mention earlier Secret Life of Pets too, because you can only find that ride at Hollywood. Let's see. So what events you think is coming to Universal Orlando next year? You know, it does make me wonder if the hype for FanFest, and I do know that they can get a lot more creative out here in Hollywood because it's an actual living, breathing studio, but Orlando has a lot more room. So, I mean, if they wanted to get creative, they could do an East Coast version of FanFest. I mean, the fact that they're bringing it back out here says that it was popular in demand.
Yeah. The only difference is there's the 3 parks and they all have different IPs. Like what? How would they utilize?
True.
Would they just do it in the studio park?
Unless you incorporate FanFest all around the resort.
That's hard to.
True. Yes, Dragonbot says, I hope FanFest makes its way to Orlando too. Or at least maybe not even if it's FanFest, but like their variation of it. That would be really cool. Let's see. I hope I can get Express for FanFest attractions. I'm getting Express for my normal day ticket. Okay. Yeah, I mean, because with us, we have the Platinum Pass. So our Express works at 3 p.m. on. For like all the regular Express. We did get Express for FanFest last time for our first day. We did utilize it, but I'm trying to remember. Was it necessary? Do you think?
Well, we didn't go opening day. I think it did look like it was necessary for opening day.
And we are going opening day. So maybe we should actually get Express just in case. Yeah. Yeah, especially for you, Dragon Blood 2, since this is going to be your first time. And it being opening day with the crowds and everything, to cover your basis, yeah, I'd say get the Express for both. Yeah, we'll probably get Express for FanFest, and then we don't need Express for just the regular rides if we go early, because it's part of our passes. Yeah. So hopefully FanFest can make it to Orlando or some variation. And then, of course, HHN, which is going on now, that'll obviously come back next year at both.
Do they do something for Christmas?
Well, I know out here they have Grinchmas, and I know down in Orlando they do have like the Grinch meet and greet and kind of activity stuff like in Seuss Landing at IOA. I don't know if they do anything else. I feel like Universal doesn't really go like they celebrate the Christmas season, but I feel like out of Universal, Knott's, and Disney, Universal does like the least for Christmas. Yeah. I think with Knott's, you have like the big show in the Walter Knott Theater. They have like the little shows around where they did like the Gift of the Magi, and stuff like that in the Birdcage Theater. That's at Knott's Berry Farm. Disneyland obviously does the Snowfall on Main Street. It does the parade. And then over at DCA, they do the Festival of the Holidays with like the food booths and stuff. Let's see here. Jacob Weller says, how was the character meet and greet at Epic Universe like Donkey Kong? So we didn't get to see Donkey Kong, but we did do the meet and greet for Hiccup and Toothless for How to Train Your Dragon.
And that was long.
That line was longer than some of the attractions. To be honest, like that took a process. And then right as we were getting up to the front of the line, they brought out Astrid with that other dinosaur, her dinosaur. I forget the dinosaur's name. And you could actually have a choice to either meet one or the other, or you could do both. And Abby was like, I don't need to meet them. Like, I just want to meet Toothless.
I thought they were going to switch them out, so I got pissed at first. I was like, you better not switch them out. I stood in line for Toothless. I don't want that other dragon. You can go back.
Dragon Blood confirms Stormfly is Astrid's dragon. Yeah, she didn't.
No.
Yeah.
I waited for Toothless.
Yeah, she did. But the meet and greets, I have to say, overall at Epic, they do them really well. Mm-hmm. And I would even say, even out here, like for FanFest and stuff like that, for the meet and greets and stuff, like...
No, they would meet to Yoshi.
Well...
I had to cut in line.
That is true.
Push a stroller.
When it comes to Yoshi, because in Super Nintendo World, it is very cramped out here in Hollywood. They don't have the system right for Yoshi, because they tell people, don't wait around, don't stand there.
Yeah, and I was following directions.
We were following directions, and people just started gathering up, and no one's saying anything. So I approached. I said, we've been standing here, like in the area, but we were told not to stand by the line, but yet everybody else is. And they said, well, we could only tell them so many times. I don't give a shit. That's your job.
So I pushed the stroller.
She pushed a stroller. The baby was not in.
Yeah,
the baby was not.
No,
yeah,
the baby was already trying to meet Princess Peach.
Yeah, but she just pushed the stroller. Yeah, she just pushed the stroller, and she hightailed it in there because she wanted to meet her Yoshi.
Yes, because they cut it off at a certain time every hour.
I don't know why, like for how popular Yoshi is, that they just don't have him out regularly. But I guess they're going to utilize him for FanFest still, I guess. If they bring Yoshi back for next year, they better do better than what happened to you. And yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because as I said, that was a little bit chaotic. Mm-hmm. And to meet the other Yoshis, like the different color ones, you can only meet them if you do the egg hunt.
And then even when you finish the egg hunt, you don't know if you're going to get the pink one or the blue one.
Yeah, it's random, and you can only get one. You can't get them all. So, and a lot of people said that the egg hunt wasn't even really worth it. They just did it just to be able to meet a different color Yoshi. But for us, we were okay with the OG original Green Yoshi. Let's see. Dragonblood says, sorry, I'm about to pull out my nerd side for How to Train Your Dragon. Hey, you don't call yourself Dragonblood for nothing, exactly. So go for it. Let's see here. Where are we here?
I know he knows all things dragons.
If you want to meet up, let's do it. Though I think a meet and greet would do wonders before FanFest starts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely we'll meet up prior, because like once the festivities start, it's going to wreak havoc everywhere, and we're all probably going to want to do different things at different times. So obviously we're going to disperse out, so yeah, we'll definitely meet up prior, like during the regular day. Absolutely. Let's see. One Shot Motorsport says, I'm hyped for Avatar 3 Fire and Ash. We are too.
Yeah. They showed us this sneak preview of it.
Yeah, they showed us a never before seen of Fire and Ash at the end of Way of Water that we went to go see yesterday after the credits. And I have to say the tone is very dark. The new villain, like they're a little bit of a spoiler, obviously, if you guys have seen some of the trailer, but they do bring back the what is it, the sergeant that was in the last two movies. But the new villain, the female villain, she's badass. Like at the scene that we saw, like she means business, and you could just gaze into her eyes, and like Giant Peter just fell in love. But yes, we are definitely looking forward to Avatar 3. Let's see, where am I? Yeah, we will always love Green Yoshi.
Yes.
Let's see. Sean Narani in the house. Welcome in. Did Yoshi eat gumba and lay an egg while you were there?
No.
No, unfortunately not.
Just,
But I will say though, he was very cute, which obviously that's a given. But like when he comes out, man, like he's like hyping up the crowd, like he's trying to get a Yoshi, and he was it was so cute. See, Fire and Ash has me hyped as an Avatar fan. That scene I saw last night has me excited for the 4DX experience. You will get drenched and it gets crazy. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that, but okay. But yeah, I've heard the 4DX experience is like truly an experience, you know. So I'm glad you were able to see Way of Water, and then you have Fire and Ash next to it. I feel like with the Avatar films, you have to see them in a big way. Whether you see it in 4DX, whether you see it in 3D, whether you see it in IMAX, you have to do it big. It's just that kind of movie. Movie franchise anyways. But then we also did our very first cocktail convo after the movie. The video is out now on Holo Gelato, so definitely check it out, where we basically kind of extend our conversation from our out of theater reaction, which is a members only video, which you can check it out if you're a member. But we extend the conversation out where we're talking about the future, the future of Avatar in the parks, and where we feel it's going and how it's going and what we expect and what we're kind of hoping. So
yeah, check out that video. Yeah. Very cool. It was our first cocktail condo.
Yes, which we will be doing a lot more of in different locations, not even just the parks, it could be wherever we go, and we're kind of thinking of doing it where it's not really like planned. It's just like whenever we have a pop-up moment, it's like, you know what, we could have a conversation here. This is a cool place, cool vibe. It's like, yeah, let's just do a cocktail convo. So yep. So first one of its kind is out on Holo Gelato. Let's see. Dragon Blood says, I gotta go, unfortunately, have work. See you all later. Well, thank you, Dragon Blood, for joining in. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot. And we will be sending out your mug when we go to the post office to send out the other gifts as well. So thank you so much. Jacob Weller says, can't wait for Avatar 3. The popcorn buckets will go hard. Yeah, I'm for sure. Like, what are the popcorn buckets? Like, I mean, obviously, I know that they're going to have them, but what is it of? Is it of like?
Have they shown anything yet?
I don't know. Like, I wonder if it's like a creature from Pandora, if it's like one of the Na'vi.
Interesting.
But yeah, all the popcorn buckets always go.
Yeah, there's a few that we have, but then I have to like remember to limit it because we don't have enough space. But I like some of them.
Yeah,
the Stitch.
It's funny because when you see them like in the environment, you're like, oh man, I need that. I want that. And then after you buy it, it's sitting and it's like, but I still needed that. But then if you don't get it, you're like, damn, I wish I would have got that.
Yeah.
The cosplay will hit hard too. It's possible. I don't know if Avatar really got like hit with the cosplay bug. I know obviously Star Wars, Marvel. I don't know. I've never really seen anyone dressed up in Avatar attire. Have you?
Blue people?
Yeah. No. It's funny with Avatar because it is obviously a popular franchise. It makes billions upon billions of dollars.
Body for an Avatar body.
Well, that's the case. Neither do I. But the thing with the Avatar franchise, and I think it's very interesting, is it makes billions upon billions of dollars per movie. But yet after the movie is done, people just kind of move on from it. It doesn't stick like...
It's not like a
like Harry Potter or Star Wars or Marvel. I even feel like you can kind of put Avatar a little bit in with Lord of the Rings. I feel like Lord of the Rings could have a little bit more of a fan base, but I feel like as far as the films go, they were huge when they came out. And then it's like no one really talks about them anymore. Now, the reason why Avatar is still relevant to that in that case, because there's so many years in between when James Cameron's making these films.
Yeah.
With Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson went to New Zealand and shot one after the other. Like he did all three films together.
Yeah.
You know, so they kind of all were relevant together. Where with Avatar, it's all spaced out. So it kind of keeps the hype alive. But what James Cameron does is genius in the sense because, again, because they're so spaced out, he brings the previous film back into theaters to get people hyped up for the next one, keep it relevant, and in case if people haven't seen it in a while, it rejuvenates their memory to say, okay, that's what happens.
Yeah, because I enjoyed watching it.
I did. I enjoyed watching Way of Water again. I've saw it 2 times in theaters, the original time and then yesterday. And I've actually seen both times in 3D. I have not watched Way of Water in theaters outside of 3D. Yeah. Let's see. The lines will be long though. I would definitely say when Avatar comes to the parks, at DCA with the new e-ticket attraction, that line will be long. For the movie, I'm for sure, obviously, yeah, the theaters are going to be filled for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I as I said, I can't wait for Fire and Ash. I would have to say I'm actually more hyped for Fire and Ash than I was for Way of Water. I mean, I was for Way of Water when it first came out. Like, because it was like over a decade. And it's like, okay, finally, we get Avatar 2, you know? But the look of Fire and Ash, I'm like really anticipating this. And I hope James Cameron keeps that up moving forward, that each movie just gets better and better. Where when I see the previews for Avatar 4, oh, this is going to outdo Fire and Ash. And when we see Avatar 5, oh, that's going to outdo Avatar 4. He's even thinking of doing an Avatar 6 and 7 if people still want it. So he said he has story in mind. So we'll have to wait and see. We have Cassandra in the house. Yay. Welcome in, Cassandra. Not really happy about Avatar coming to DCA, but I know the land will be stunning. Here's the thing, Cassandra. I mean, technically, I'm right there with you. The land is stellar, like very, very stunning, you know, after seeing it in Animal Kingdom, you know, and I'm for sure that they'll bang it out of the park. But yeah, just
where it's supposed
where
to go.
It's going, I'm still questioning that. I don't know how this is going to look. It's going to look breathtaking, but is that going to go away when people see how magnificent it looks, but the location it's on?
Yeah.
You know?
And don't worry, Cassandra, we are filming that pumpkin food.
Yes. For me, yes. Yes, I am doing the pumpkin and pumpkin spice flavor vlog. We're going to do it Monday. We're going to Disneyland. So definitely keep an eye out for that video. It'll be out sometime after Monday for sure.
Yeah. So we made a list of like all the pumpkin stuff coming out in Disneyland. But if there's anything that you guys suggest, put it in the comments so we can add it to our list.
Yeah, put it in the comments because we literally, we went through everything. We're going to do it at Disneyland over DCA because we were looking at like the different selections, and there's not a whole lot at DCA for the pumpkin. There's more at Disneyland. So yeah, we're going to do it over there. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything, put it in the comments for sure.
Let's get them to eat all that pumpkin.
And Cassandra says, yay, I was just about to ask.
I got you.
Yep.
Even though he's trying to avoid it.
Yep. It's like, okay, I'll do it for you guys. Let's go. I promised. And the Italiano keeps a promise. Let's see. One Shot Motorsport says, let's see. I have 2 questions for you. That they need a Rocket Raccoon audio animatronic and Star-Lord audio in the pre-show area at the end of the ride. Are you referring to Cosmic Rewind? Or are you referring to Mission? Well, Mission Breakout has Rocket Raccoon, so I'm assuming you mean Cosmic Rewind. Oh, he continued. I didn't even see. In Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind indoor roller coaster at Epcot. Yeah, I wish that they added audio animatronics to Cosmic Rewind for the pre-show. That was a bit of a bummer because they were supposed to have a Rocket Raccoon and a Grown Groot.
Really?
Yeah, they were supposed to have it, and they got cut with the budget.
No.
When they beam you up into space, they were supposed to be there. So in time, who knows? Maybe they'll add them in later. I do wish that they would have continued the storyline and kind of connected Mission Breakout with Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah,
so when they contacted the Guardians and they pop up on the screen and they would say, "Oh, we just escaped from the Collector's Fortress. Now we have to deal with this." Like that would have been really cool. Let's see. Jacob Weller says, "I'm more hyped for Avatar 3 than Wicked." I'm excited for Wicked. I really am. But I mean, out of the two, yeah, I have to lean more towards Avatar than Wicked. But I am excited for Wicked.
I'm excited for Wicked.
Let's see. Sean Arani. I think there will be a transition from the rest of the land. Maybe you go into a tunnel that curves around a corner for the entrance. I am more worried about hiding Mission Breakout. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They're definitely going to get creative with the land for sure.
How do you hide?
But the transition of going from Buena Vista and when you turn left, is it boom you go into Pandora or is it
with the boom Pandora again?
It's a boom. It's like, well, that's what it is. Is it boom Pandora or is it like ease on in? Like I don't get it. And then even if it eases on in,
what's your ease?
Or boom Pandora, no matter what, you have Mission Breakout to the right of you. I don't get it. Like it is because it's narrow. The Hollywood street. So I don't know. I just don't know. I honestly
they'll find a stent.
You had to say that, huh?
Too early.
Just to stretch it a little bit. Yeah. See, Cassandra says, "Do you know if they will be doing anything inside the park for Tron Ares release next week?" As far as Disneyland, I don't think so. Now Magic Kingdom, because Tron, they added like the new features for Light Cycle. But no, I don't think they have anything planned, like no food offerings, nothing.
Yeah.
That's kind of a bummer.
I know they took out the Fantastic Four.
Oh, they're gone now.
That's what I heard.
Are they gone? Well, I mean, here's the thing too, and I think they were kind of hoping that they would be going down the route for Fantastic Four for like future, like of how aesthetically the land of Tomorrowland was going to look. But I think even though I still think it did decent at the box office, I think they were anticipating a much bigger number. Yeah. And I think that just put a nail in the coffin for Disney obviously they'll still welcome the Fantastic Four, but I don't think they're going to have as big of a presence that we thought would have. I do hope we get a Fantastic Four sequel. I know they'll be showcased in Doomsday and Secret Wars, but I would love to see another movie of just them because it kind of showed their like way of like family and like how they operate together. Like now I want to see like more action sequence. I want to see more fight, And we got David Hudson in the house. Welcome in, David. So glad to see you. I'm afraid Pandora didn't go in the parking lot because they might stick another hotel there. Hope I'm wrong. So here's the thing. And I do get you. I hope you're wrong too. But like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like that. But what's funny is there have been some chatter that is a hotel going to go over there. Now, here's the thing with that. I think a hotel could possibly go there, if it ties into connecting it with the rest of the park. But I think with the Pixar Place Hotel, I think they kind of already got that covered. I think if they do another hotel, which I think they will, I think would be for the third gate over at the Toy Story lot. Because even the guy that worked over, I'm going to keep saying this because this is what he told us, over at the timeshare that we stayed at for my birthday weekend. He said,
they're building a theme park and a hotel over there.
They're building a theme park and a hotel over at the Toy Story lot because their bus line goes to the Toy Story parking lot. And he said by next year, their route is going to get cut for right now. So, and he said it was for theme park and hotel. So I don't know if he leaked something when he wasn't supposed to, but you know what? He leaked it to the right person. Just saying. And also, David, yeah, that is still a very good point for more DVC. Disney, no matter what, will try to utilize anything new of a hotel. They will be adding DVC for sure. Maybe that's how they'll extend a hotel portion of it. Maybe the Pixar Place will get DVC. That's a possibility. But yeah, I hope it's not for hotel. I think honestly, DCA needs as much park expansion that they can possibly get. Yes. And obviously not to use it all at once because they want to stretch it and span it over time. But you put a hotel there and it's cutting more into DCA. Once all that's gone, yeah, you can replace, but it's going to landlock DCA into whatever they have.
Yeah.
So I honestly say, and right now, Disneyland is growing to be a fleshed out resort, but it'll never hit the amount that Walt Disney World is. So I think to have a fourth hotel before you have a third gate is kind of monotonous. I don't think you need 4 theme parks. I don't think you need 4 hotels for 2 theme parks. Now 4 hotels for 3 theme parks, you can do that. Especially if the hotel connects into the new third gate. Sort of like how they did with Fantasy Springs over in Tokyo. That would be cool. Let's see. Could it be Westcott, as Orange Grove 55 has asked for years and years now? The thing with Westcott, and I know he's not going to want to hear this, but I feel like there was a time and a place that Westcott had an opportunity. I don't know if it's there now, because I feel like with Westcott, it would utilize the same kind of functions that Epcot has, which is all the festivals, all the food things around like the world and everything. And I feel like you can maybe do world cuisine, but DCA is doing the Festival of the Holidays. They're doing Food and Wine. They're doing Lunar New Year. You put all that in Westcott, it lessens an appeal of DCA unless, but here's the big but here, unless they're going a different route of DCA and DCA gets a kind of a different identity, then maybe that would be substantial. Other than that, I think the third gate is more so just going to be a bunch of IP just thrown in the park, and they'll come up with some sort of way of how they interconnect, even though it doesn't make any sense. We got Mademoiselle in the house. Welcome in, Mademoiselle. Always great to see you. But in any case, the park, it's definitely going to be a third gate with a hotel. I don't know about Westcott. And again, David, I do agree at some point as the resort expands, they're definitely going to want more DVC in there for sure. Let's see. Maybe not called Westcott, but something with more countries a la World Showcase might work. Well, of what OG was saying is to do, instead of countries, do continents. Which again, David, I do agree with you. Or if they do countries, yeah, you don't have to have like a future world or something. You can just have it just how it would be for World Showcase. I guess you could, yeah, but use the continents as OG says. But Sean Arani says, I agree. Died at its Westcott. Sorry, OG 55. Yeah, I feel like Disney, it wants to go down a different route, especially with its parks where they're heavy on the IP. And even if you look at Epcot right now, they're literally trying to find IP to squeeze it in because you have all these countries, which are great. I love them how they are, but Disney wants to incorporate the characters and the story that are in their own region. And, you know, so I think it does limit them because, I mean, you have Frozen for Norway, you have Ratatouille for France, you have the Beauty and the Beast show too, kind of tied in with it. For Morocco, you have like some Aladdin presence. But yeah, it's very yeah, as you said, limited. Yeah. See, Jacob Weller, there's a Nickelodeon hotel coming to Orange. I guess Orange County, California, close to Disneyland, but I haven't heard much anymore. Yeah, I haven't heard anything really on it either. I did know that they were building something, but I haven't heard. I'm not sure. Maybe Disney bought it. Not Nickelodeon, but the space that they're using, because it seems like a lot's going on in Anaheim right now, and it's all centered around Disneyland and the city of Anaheim itself. But yeah, I haven't heard anything, Jacob, since its initial announcement. But yeah. I mean, it's possible they could be waiting for the Olympics.
Maybe.
You know, to start opening stuff. Because we do know that's probably when, well, Avengers will open in 2027. We know that for sure. Coco starts construction at the end of this year, probably right after Halloween. Because the parade route will be done for right now. And depending on how that's going to come back next year, we'll see.
Yeah.
So Coco, with it being an individual ride, but again, I don't know what's going to be tied in with it. That possibly might open. I think Coco's going to open 2028.
In time for the Olympics?
I think it's going to be in time for the Olympics. I feel like when the Olympics come, we're going to have Coco and we're going to have the Avengers Campus expansion.
Yeah, we're not going to have...
Avatar's not going to be ready yet. Not by a long shot.
No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, we really don't know, though. I get it. Disney made the statement that Monsters, Inc., Mike and Sully to the Rescue is closing for Avatar. It's going to close no matter what, because Disney doesn't want to keep Hollywoodland. And plus, they're probably going to utilize a lot of the set pieces and the audio animatronics. They'll probably ship them down to Florida for the Monsters, Inc. land in Hollywood studio. So yeah, Monsters, Inc. is going no matter what. But is it going to go for Avatar? They say it now just to kind of keep us at bay, but could it change?
We don't know.
I would personally love to see Zootopia go in there, because really you're not really changing a whole lot, because it's an animated film. You could still keep Off the Page. You could still keep the animation building. Hell, you could still even keep PhilharMagic. But it transitions well into the world of Zootopia. I just don't know. In the meeting when they're blue skying, okay, we got 2 big movies coming out this year currently. Avatar, Fire and Ash, Zootopia 2. What would go better in Hollywoodland? I think Fire and Ash for the Avatar franchise, I think, is a better fit. I don't see it. And I know Disney's going to prove me wrong. Yeah. They definitely will. Just right now, I just can't see it. But the reason why that's what worries me is it because they don't even really know.
They don't see it either.
Like, they don't see it either. And they're like, oh my God, what did we do? We already promised this. Like, where do we put it now? And do they have to delay Avatar because it's going to go in the Simba lot? Because they can't touch the Simba lot yet until they start on the Eastern Gateway, which I don't even know why it's taking that long for them to build a parking structure to go vertical. Like, that thing should be like moving. Like last year, they got the green light. Why is it taking that long for that? I mean, I get it. There's probably a lot of red and yellow tape in between things, but geez. We got Matthew Murr all the way from the UK. Welcome in, Matthew. Always good to see you, man. And by the way, all of you that Matthew will be joining us at some point, either on Orange Grove 55 or on here on Hollow Gelato. He has some great ideas that we'll be doing, like an armchair Imagineering video. So definitely check that out whenever we get that set up. We're just having some technical issues with
of where
it's going. Yeah, so we'll definitely let you know as it gets closer. But thanks again, Matthew, for joining on. Always glad to see you. Let's see, Mademoiselle. Yes, bring Zootopia in the back lot and put Avatar in the symbol lot. That's where I thought like that's where it would go. I don't know. I just feel like with Avatar, you can have a little more creativity with an open space of the symbol lot. And I would think someone like James Cameron, that's where he would want it. Like, I can't foresee them inviting Cameron into WDI, them sitting him down and say, you have a pick of where you want to put Pandora. You could put it in this empty parking lot with all this space, or you can cram it into Hollywoodland that's in between Buena Vista Street.
We promise we'll make you space.
And Mission Breakout, but we promise you it will work. But I don't know. I just don't think Cameron... But then again, I don't think he would have greenlit the project if he didn't have faith that would work. But I do think he probably has his reservations on it, because he's very opinionated and he's very outward on his opinion, where he's like, are you sure this will work, guys? Like, I don't know.
This is baby.
It is. Matthew says, YouTube has been a pest, in case everyone's wondering what those issues are. Yeah. Yeah, Matthew's been having a lot of technical issues with YouTube. So, yeah. Cassandra says, will you be doing any other Halloween attractions for the month of October? Great question, Cassandra. We are doing a stack.
Our October calendar has, because I do our calendar with color coding, and our events is in yellow. Then his recording schedule's in orange, and then my work schedule's in baby blue. Oh, it's trying to find like which one.
Like literally, if you see her calendar, it looks like Doppler radar. But in any case, Cassandra, to answer your question, yes, we are doing 2 more rounds of HHN. We're doing Fright Fest up at Six Flags. We're doing Not Scary Farm. Are we doing the Queen Mary? We're doing the Queen Mary
in Long Beach.
Or as I think they should just call it Queen Scary.
Well, it's called Queen Mary. I think it's called. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, it's a scary version of it, and I'm afraid because the stupid thing is supposed to be haunted, and it scared me when I was in high school. But yeah, you get to experience it.
Nice. And then also, too, while we were waiting to start the live, Abby actually found something on Instagram. It's a pop-up, like, Halloween-themed bar.
Yeah, it's like a tavern in Long Beach that they have a pop-up, like, Black Lagoon kind of thing. So they have specialty foods and cocktails there, and it's fully decorated with, like different Halloween things, and... like it's like reservations or like walk-ups only by a certain time, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So we might check that out.
We're doing 2. Well, we're doing 1 for sure of the Pumpkin Pursuit in Disneyland. Not sure if we'll be able to squeeze in Downtown Disney, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll try to do Downtown Disney's, but Disneyland's, yeah, we're definitely going to do the Pumpkin Pursuit. And if you guys haven't seen the Pumpkin Pursuit that we did at DCA, the video is up on Hollow Gelato. That was an interesting one, to say the least.
You say it's made for kids, but
yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty challenging. Cassandra says Dark Harbor.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah,
we're going to that.
I still think they should just call it Queen Scary Dark Harbor, like in for the Halloween season. Mary Scary, quite contrary. Let's see. Jacob Weller says, going on Goliath. I would like to. She's not going to. I've never been on Goliath before. I've
And I
always
have
wanted
no.
to. She has no desire to.
I've done it once and I wanted to die.
Yeah, I want to do Goliath just one time just to
You
mark it
can
off.
go with Tommy too.
Yeah, I'll go on with
I'll
anyone.
wait.
Yeah, she'll wait at the exit.
Yes.
And we got Kiki and Luca in the house. Hello, Gelato.
Hello,
Gelato to
Gelato.
you, Kiki and Luca. Welcome in. Let's see. Sean Narani says, the Great Muppet Ride writes its own money. Muppet fans are happy. Disney is happy because uses different Disney IP. Only Muppets are the characters. Exactly. Of what IP with, of course, Chaos and George is happy. Yes. See, that's all that matters. Especially the George is happy part. You know, because it's like I at least get some form of the great movie ride back. And
we got the Muppets.
And we got the Muppets. I mean, come on, it's a twofer. I honestly even would be okay if they even utilize the same format with The Simpsons. Would I prefer the Muppets in a Disney theme park setting over The Simpsons? Yes. I do love The Simpsons. I'm a huge Simpson fan. I was ecstatic that they made the announcement that they're coming out with a sequel and it's coming to the big screen. I was there first day when the first movie came out. July 27th, 2007. Yes, I remember the date. Which was actually funny because that was my, not in 2007, but July 27th was also my wedding date from my first marriage. And I have to say, that was such a great event going to see the Simpsons movie. But in any case, yes, but they did it, I feel like, on purpose to the fact of because in season 19, episode 1, the first episode back from the movie, in the beginning of the beginning intro sequence when Bart is in the classroom writing on the chalkboard, I will not be in another movie for 20 years. It literally almost is 20 years to the day of the first movie. So technically, Matt Groening kept his promise, you know, because the Simpsons always do it right. You know, they always know ahead of time, you know. But in any case, Sean, yeah, like the Muppets, I would take in a heartbeat for the Great Muppet Movie Ride.
Yep.
Let's see, David Hudson. There's a lot of let's see, untapped potential for the Marvel universe. Yeah, I feel like that they limit themselves with that. Like they could do like so much. Like there's so much content that's already made already, and they're bringing King Thanos. Like, give us like a gigantic Galactus, or give us Doom, Doctor Doom. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of over Thanos, you know?
Yeah.
But even if they did want to keep Thanos, just do something else. Do something a little more, add more to it. But here's the other thing, kind of circling back to The Simpsons. Because they had to do that, they ended up pushing out a Marvel project. So now it's just going to be Doomsday and then Secret Wars. But here's the thing, I'm okay with that. Because sometimes when you have too much in between, it gets lost in translation. And I think Marvel's trying to get out of that notion of having so many inner plots to the main story. Like when Doomsday is over, because we all know, folks, I'm going to let you know right now, Doomsday is going to end on a cliffhanger. So be ready to not have a full-fledged ending, and it'll literally move into Secret Wars, you know, a couple, 1 year later. Let's see here. Kiki and Luca, have you seen any Stanley Kubrick movies? I'm watching Full Metal Jacket now. Yes, I have. I love Stanley Kubrick films. I love Full Metal Jacket. I love Clockwork Orange. I love The Shining. I love Eyes Wide Shut, which I think that was his last movie that he did when I think Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman were still together. And they said it was an experience, but he is like very, like, he does take after take after take after take. They did like 50 takes just for one scene, because he had to have it a certain way. He's like very, yes, I am a huge fan of Stanley Kubrick. I have to say my favorite, I mean, I do love Full Metal Jacket. Don't get me wrong. That's a good movie. I think that's my top 3. I think my top 3 in order. Clockwork Orange, Full Metal Jacket, and then The Shining. Yeah. And he's feeling very gelato.
Yes.
Yes.
2 scoops.
2 scoops. Yes. David Hudson says, what are each of your favorite attractions at each park? Ooh.
Each park.
Each park.
Disney,
like as far as like Disneyland. Well, if you don't mind, I'll go. So, Disneyland, hands down. Winnie the Pooh. No, just kidding. No, my favorite ride in Disneyland is Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones Adventure. DCA right now, as how it stands, is Mission Breakout. That might change depending on the Avatar ride or Coco or Infinity Defense. It may surprise me. And I'll even go a little bit further. Magic Kingdom, the People Mover. And again, that might change with villains coming and everything, but the People Mover for Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage, Epcot, Cosmic Rewind, hands down. Cosmic Rewind's my favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World. And Hollywood Studios, Slinky Dog.
So Disneyland for me, of course, is Pirates. No one touched my Pirates. And DCA, it's Radiator Springs Racers. I love that ride, even though it's done for refurbishment, but I love that ride. Magic Kingdom, I liked the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That was fun. Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage, of course. And Epcot, I liked Ratatouille. And then in Hollywood Studios, Slinky Dog.
There you go. And David, if you have any other parks, if you have like in mind, like Universal.
Secret Life of Pets.
Universal for me, Hollywood. Yeah, I have to actually agree with Abby on that one. Secret Life of Pets, because you can only get it at Hollywood. And then, of course, the tram tour, but that's a given, you know. Universal Orlando, Epic
Universe.
Ministry of Magic for me.
Yeah. No. I liked... Which one did I like better?
Between which ones?
Ministry and the one in Dark Universe.
Monsters Unchained.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Ministry of
Magic. Monsters Unchained is a close second.
That's why it was kind of like
Hiccup's Wing Gliders. That packs a punch. That packs a punch. You think that's a kid coaster? That has more gusto than Big Thunder, Slinky Dog, and
it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, it packs a punch.
But Donkey Kong,
no, Donkey Kong, it broke her phone. It's rough. And man, I had a kidney stone and a stent inside of me. Like each bump, it was like it was rough. IOA. No, for you, I don't know. You didn't really do too many rides because we arrived late.
But I did go to IOA before.
Yeah. Okay. So of what you did ride.
From IOA, of all the rides I've done, it was the Spider-Man.
Okay. For me, it has to be Velocicoaster. But I think Hagrid's is Velocicoaster, Hagrid's, Incredible Hulk, and then Spider-Man for me.
And then the studios. The studios for me.
I think mine is Men in Black, Alien Attack.
E.T.
Oh, of course, E.T. Can I change my answer?
Yes.
E.T., then Men in Black, Alien Attack. Had the wrong alien, folks. Let's see. Let's catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Remy D, you guys are a trooper. Thank you, Remy D. Appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, I meant Marvel in the Park. Well, you guys got to know everything else.
Marvel in the Park.
Okay, Marvel in the Park. Okay, let's see. What are each of your favorite attractions at each park? Marvel in the Park. Okay, well, if it was Universal Orlando, it's Spider-Man. Web slingers. Oh God. And then of course with DCA, it would be Mission Breakout for me for Guardians, and then Cosmic Rewind. Guardians of the Galaxy just like knows how to hit the attractions. But I love how with Universal they take the approach from Marvel in the comic book realm, where Disney does its feature films. Yeah. Let's see. Kiki and Lucas says, I feel like Pokemon, Zelda, and One Piece are much more exciting than the Disney properties right now. I mean, yeah. I mean, Pokemon, Zelda, and One Piece are like the hot ticket right now. And you can kind of do it pretty much like something on a grand scale. Because I think right now, we're not really getting a lot out of Disney right now because they're already announcing what they're doing. See, Universal won't do that. You know, whenever they're ready to tell us, they're already building it when they tell us. Disney, they'll give us an early concept art of Blue Sky, and then we just wait and wait and wait. And then by the time we get the final product, it's like it looks completely different. But we already kind of like put it in our minds of like what we're getting.
So that's why we get disappointed usually.
Yeah. I think like Villains is kind of self-explanatory. Like I'm excited for Villains, you know, as long as they do it right. But yeah, if you put Pokemon, Zelda, and One Piece up against Cars, Monsters Inc.,
Tropical Americas.
Yeah, I mean, even though Tropical Americas is going to be beautiful, but when you have like these epic kind of IPs, like when you weigh them, yeah, they're more.
Is One Piece popular in Florida though?
That's a good question. Does anyone know?
I know it's popular here in California because we're so diverse in our nationalities and everything that there's like we have Koreatown, we have like all these like different areas. So anime in general is very big here in California, but is it popular?
Anyone in the comments, if you know, is One Piece big in Florida? Because I know that they are still considering it in Florida, but let us know in the comments if it is.
Just wondering.
Shauna Ronnie, did you ever play the Simpson arcade game? Yes. Any game that they made of the Simpsons, I played for sure. I played the Simpsons arcade game. I played Simpsons Road Rage. I played Simpsons Hit and Run. I played Simpsons Wrestling on the original PlayStation. I played hell, I think it was like a handheld game. You know, like the matching of the sounds, like you press the buttons and you had Barney Gumble belching and you had to match the button where it was. Like I played all the Simpson games. Yes. Mademoiselle says Full Metal and A Clockwork Orange are so good. They are classics. Yes. We have a super sticker from Dan sent $4.99. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we have Kevin Davis in the house. What's up, Kevin? So glad you're here. Welcome in. Let's see. Where are we here? One Shot Motorsport. I bet Abby is scared of the chainsaw clowns at Halloween Horror Nights.
Abby is scared of everything at Halloween Horror
Yes.
Nights.
Yes. Which, if you go back and rewatch the first one, I literally have it on camera where if you see us like spinning, it's the clown chasing us in a circle, and Abby is like on this side, like ducking her head and screaming.
And spinning.
Let's see. Have you talked about the walking requirements for Stardust Racers? No, we have not, Kiki and Luca, and glad you brought that up. So as of today, I believe Universal made the announcement for the new rules that you have to literally be able to walk onto the attraction, which made me beg the question. So if there was a team member that did assist, but good friend of ours, Jared from Capture the Magic, says that there were people who were there that said no one did assist the gentleman that unfortunately passed. But I think the new way is that I think even like they can't have no assistance to get in the vehicle, even if they are like in some sort of like mobile kind of like scooter or something. They still can ride, because again, that would be discriminating.
Mm-hmm.
But the new lay of the land is they have to be able to get out and transfer in. Yeah. Otherwise, unfortunately. So, but yeah, I mean, the ride was clear for it to open, and so hopefully no more accidents, no more issues, because I know that this ride still was having like issues with people like getting lightheaded and feeling sick, and and I do know that there are people, to be fair, they had pre-existing health conditions going on this ride, but just we don't want to see anybody else get hurt or lose their life over it. It's a no-win situation there. Yes. Kiki and Luca says Cosmic Rewind is the best ride I've ever been on. I'm right there with you, man. Like that's really good. I love Cosmic Rewind. I was a bit worried with her.
It did make me a little dizzy where I had to do my little sit down, but it didn't mess me up so bad that I never wanted it again.
There you go.
And I have a gauge on that.
Yes, she does.
I'm like,
she teeters.
It's like way too intense. I did one and done, or like I did it. I need to rest right after, but I can do it again.
Yeah, and that's where Cosmic Rewind is for her. And Kiki and Luca continues, Ratatouille gets crapped on too much. I think it's a good ride. I think so too. I love the ride.
That's my favorite.
I think what does it for Ratatouille is it was an older based attraction that was put in Disneyland Paris, and from them waiting so long to put it into Walt Disney World, they just kind of took an older base kind of ride system. It'd be nice if they up it a little bit, but no, I completely agree. I absolutely love Ratatouille. I do. I think it's a great ride. Fun for the whole family.
Yes.
Let's see. The Frozen at Epcot has that drop, which creates more excitement than the one in Tokyo. Yes, that is true. The one out in Epcot. So, Keegan and Luca, do you feel like that they should have had at least a drop in Tokyo, like the one in Epcot? Or do you think the Tokyo one was like, nope, it's perfection, leave it alone? Or would you have liked to see a little more infused?
I just didn't like the animatronics there, like the face.
Oh yeah, no. The animatronics in Tokyo look so upscale and pristine. Like us, we have like these like shadow box kind of like it just looks weird. I don't like it. David says good choices. Favorite at Knott's.
Ooh, favorite at Knott's. Let me see, what do I write at Knott's?
I think mine is was it Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider. Because here's the thing, that's a wooden coaster, but damn, that thing goes fast. Like it goes fast as you keep on going. And I feel like it goes even more faster at night. I love riding it at night.
No, you should have read it backwards. That was hell.
Backwards?
Yeah, they do it backwards. So, they did select nights backwards for Not Scary Farm. I don't know if
Really?
they're doing that this year, but I
Oh
hope
man.
not. It was really bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, they just
Oh, I
ran.
want to do it backwards. Oh man, they better have it now. I'm gonna be pissed.
I like
But my number 2 is also Hang Tide. That's my number 2.
the Pony Express.
I still have yet to go on that. We went in line for it, and the damn thing broke down.
Yeah, so when it's up, I like Pony Express. And then the Calico Mine.
Mine. That's a good one. I like the Calico. Even the log one is kind of fun. Like where you go and like the the mine thing. And
I did the log one at Fright Fest, and I almost got hit by like the little machete.
Really?
Yes, because on their damn rides, they still have scare actors in the stairs.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, but I was like, dude, do you not know how fast the damn log's going? I'm like, fuck, like.
Do they do that now?
I don't know, but it was bad.
Oh man, watch. Because it's my first time at Not Scary Farm, they're gonna cut all the good shit.
Hello, but this one almost died each time. Yeah, it was like right here. I was like, oh my gosh, because they had the scare actors still come. I thought you're safe in rides. No.
Well, it's almost like how they did with Disney, like where they had like the actual real pirate actors, like in Pirates of the Caribbean. I know that's not the same,
it's not
but
the same. Like that's why when I was going through Fright Fest, I didn't know who to scream at. I screamed at a regular person.
Well, they probably felt insulted to the fact
they
that
had a damn hoodie on. I was, and then my friend was like, "What are you screaming at? He's a guest." I was like, "Well, he scared me."
It's like I didn't know. And then Kiki and Lucas says, "How about 2001?" Yes, I do love 2001 Space Odyssey for sure. That's another good one. I forgot about that one. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know if they do it anymore.
Oh, okay. So David had to clarify. Sorry, meant Marvel for the untapped potential in the parks. Yeah, okay. Well, you got it all around, David. You got like all our. We just threw everything at you. He's like, can't you guys like
my question right?
Like,
can't you get my question?
It's almost like the scene from Rush Hour. One of my favorite movies. Chris Tucker is like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No.
I love that franchise. I wish they would do a Rush Hour 4. See, Kevin Davis. Disney is a place for everybody. When fans keep calling everything woke or pushing political agenda, isn't helping the situation right now. No, it really isn't. And that's the one thing, Kevin. Yes, I completely agree with you. It's like, wasn't Disney a place that it's escapism?
Yes.
It's supposed to take you out of the real world. Mm-hmm. And just in that moment, when you walk through the magical gates, you're not worried or bothered about any of the real world stuff that's going on around it. So why are they bringing that real world stuff into the magical gates? That's like, so yeah, Kev, I'm exactly right there with you. Speaking of Kev, I haven't seen Mr. Tech Bear because he probably saw the live. He was like, "Oh hell, I'm not doing this again." Let's see, Mademoiselle. 2001 is great too, and The Shining. Yeah, absolutely. And I also agree. Secret Life of Pets ride is top notch. Yes. And for anyone who hasn't been on the Secret Life of Pets, that is basically Universal's calling to like a classic Disney dark ride. Yeah. And I wish they would do more of those too. Mm-hmm. Although they do push the bar down, like you're gonna go like 95 miles an hour. Like it's like, dude, it's already a tight squeeze because you're like supposed to be in a box. It's like, dude, I'm a guy. You know what's down there, right? Like, I don't want to have to walk out of this with a division sign. Like, let's see. One Shot Motorsport says One Piece is so popular in Japan that the people do like it. Yeah, absolutely. Like Japan, it's like, yeah, that's like. David says Ghost Rider at night equals scary. Love it. I'm right there with you, David. I love Ghost Rider at night. I mean, I love it in the day, but I love it at night. Mm-mm. She's like, let's see. Tokyo rides are very family friendly. They don't have a lot of thrill rides in general in Tokyo. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. They try to make rides for everyone that can ride. Then the Tower of Terror is super tame. Okay, so that's
Okay.
interesting. Now, Kiki and Luca, because I know you've been to Tokyo a lot. I'm not sure, and refresh my memory if you've been to the other international parks. Do they share in Tokyo same way, like with Hong Kong or Shanghai or even Paris, or is it a little bit more thrilling, I guess you could say? Sean Narani, I got nail marks from taking my sister on Mission Breakout. Do you have any damage from taking Abby to HHN, or maybe I should ask if it went the other way? So here's the thing, Sean. I have to automatically know going to HHN, my whole left arm is out of commission. It doesn't work because she's literally gripped around it, head barricaded. My left arm does not function. I'm like the one armed vlogger at HHN, and because it's like I have to try to like keep the camera steady while keep myself steady. Because if you guys again go back and watch the video, go to the end and watch Poltergeist. I did 2 rounds of Poltergeist, but the first one where you could actually hear me say, "Babe, you're pushing me."
I was crying already. I just wanted to go.
I was like, but I like no, I got to get this scene. Like I got to get it on camera.
That's why he went again.
Yeah, that's why I went again. And the thing with Poltergeist was it was so annoying because you had to like literally wait for for it, something to happen. And I'm like just standing there waiting. And it's like, and they pick who they want to do it to. So after they saw me a second time, they're like, oh, this guy doesn't get scared. No, I ain't doing shit. Yeah, so that's what it was. I was like, no, we're not doing it, because they knew I was standing there waiting. And then the second I walked away, boom, they did it for the people behind me. I'm like, you son of a.
And the third time we're going, my daughter's going to be there with her friends, and they just can't wait that I'm the target.
Yes, that her daughter actually sent us a super chat with saying, George, please convince my mom to do all the mazes. And I told her, I was like, babe, she sent us a super chat. That's a strong request there. If someone sends a super chat and they say you got to do it, you got to do it.
I can't ground her.
Nope, unfortunately, we're way past past that line. No. Unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot going on right now. Mm-hmm. I still wish we got a lot more news, like especially coming from Disney. That's a little bit of the frustrating part, but that's just us being like the fans that we are, you know. But
and then we also have we're watching a couple of like games also this month. Mm-hmm. We're watching a hockey game.
Yes, the Anaheim Ducks versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now,
damn birds.
Why did we pick that game? I wonder why.
Pittsburgh.
Yep. So my old team now with my new team, and they're both birds, and we know how much Abby loves birds.
I hate them.
Yes.
With a passion.
And then we're also going to a Lakers game.
Yeah.
So we have that in store, and then also too, we're planning on with some of the other content creators of Tommy Toon, Conductor, etc. On probably the first week of December or so, we'll do the holiday
stuff.
Yes, at all 3 Disneyland, Universal, and Knott's Berry Farm. But even if we do it, that won't be the only time. We'll be in the parks many times. Mm-hmm. The only thing is with Disney that we'll be blocked out the last 2 weeks of December, which I think is like ridiculous. Especially if you have like the 2 highest tier passes. Like, you expect us to then pay a $200 one-day ticket just to go? Like, no, sorry.
Nope.
So I guess probably the second 2 weeks of December. Just have to wait it out, do more content here, do the lives here with you guys, maybe do some content up at Universal, and maybe that's when we can utilize the Knott's pass a little more. Yeah.
Because Knott's is beautiful during the holidays.
Oh yeah, it is.
Knott's
Like
Merry.
Knott's Merry Farm like is like my favorite time to go to Knott's.
Mm.
That and the Boysenberry Festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
They had the best food.
See, Sean Narani says those birds only smash, they don't bite. You're referring to penguins? That I would think the penguins,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I wonder how they do smash. Because I mean, because you never see like a penguin lay. Well, they do like to slide on their bellies a lot. So I mean, I guess they. I'm not even going to finish the sentence. You guys draw your own conclusion. Because I mean, because they kind of just like stand up, like you just see them like a weeble wobble, you know. So it's like, I guess instead of going like this, they just do more.
What is that? Is that a preview of your dance challenge?
Oh, if I dance like that, like please, just say, babe, don't,
Right?
don't.
We still want him to do his
like
dance
you
challenges.
want me to do the dance challenges? Please, for the love of God, tell me you don't want to see me dance like a penguin.
Dance the penguin.
Do you want me to dance the penguin?
No.
What if I created that and it just became so trendy? It went viral. No. I can get paid for that. Say, I was talking about the hockey players against the glass. Oh, God. Sean, you know how my mind is in the gutter, and if you're not specific, you know which route it goes.
Leans to the...
Okay. Let's go back. Those birds only smash, they don't bite. Okay, smash against the glass. Okay, now I got you. Okay. Anyway...
On that
note, let's see. One Shot Motorsport. What if Universal Comcast had a Universal Cruise Line? Would you go on it? Would be great to see 2037 announcement. What are your thoughts about it? Great question. I mean, there is talks that Universal is thinking of doing a cruise line. I'm curious to see of how they would utilize the IP on the ship, because I know that they said they would buy up their own island and turn it into Jurassic Park. That would be cool. But that would be the only thing that I would be what else could you really do on the ship?
I don't want to be dancing with no minions.
Yeah, I had enough. If they have minions and Shrek trolls on it, it's and I get it. And then it is the bias in us. It's well, do you dance with Mickey and Minnie? It's yeah, I'll dance with Mickey and Minnie, but but not
banana.
But not the.
Sorry, the minions.
Yeah, not the banana.
Banana.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
See, you're ready for your dance.
Yeah, challenge. See, and we got maybe in the house. We're talking about hockey players smashing. Put me in, coach.
Exactly. We just talk all kinds of stuff. Yep. Yesterday's was all about.
Yep. She just came in at the perfect time.
She always does.
Yeah, it's right at the time where she probably clicked the button and she's seeing me doing the penguin. What did I just walk into? But I'm very intrigued.
She's into it.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, but see, hollow.
Hollow. It's a mix
of everything.
Yeah. That worked out better because it was so hilarious. Yeah, see? Yeah, of course. You guys know how to set me up for that because I fall for it every time. See, David Hudson, the Christmas dates being blocked out on your pass is just wrong. My favorite time. It is. It's one of my favorite times to go to the park. You have the snow, you have the music, you have the lights, you have all the warm feels, it's yeah, we have, the Believe.
Yes.
And the Believe and the Inspire, so
his two still.
I have two and not 4. That would be a win. But I have 2 and I still can't get in. Come on.
No.
I need to get on the phone with Iger. But yeah, but hopefully we get a lot more news, coming next year with D23. And it's gonna be exciting. As Dragon Blood mentioned yesterday, and just on his social medias, he's gonna try hard to get tickets for D23. We're going to do our damnedest. At least I know what I'm getting into from last year, trying to work on strategy and critique and not make the same mistakes. Plus, I'm going to have Abby. So she's going to have her devices. I'm going to have mine, plus the computer. And, hopefully, we'll have to. They say use the computer more than a phone, but we're still going to use the phones on top of the computer just to, because as I said, 1709, that was my number last year. I'll never forget it. That hopefully that, one of the more devices you have, that you just pick which. So if it happens to be Abby's phone that has like the lowest number out of the three, obviously then her phone is going to get through before the other two. And it's like, okay, focus. Go. Cassandra says we all need the force on our side. Yes, we do. We all need to channel the force and just push that energy right into us. That so didn't sound right. Just shove it in there.
Just like a stent.
Just like a stent.
Just kidding.
You love using that terminology now. Because now she can. Now she has a reason to. But yeah, just take that force, grab it, and shove it in there.
Yep.
That made my toes curl. But in any case, folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us on this Hello Gelato Live. And as we call you, our familia, you really are our familia. Which is actually, again, mixed in because in the Italian culture and the Filipino culture, familia means family in both ways. So, so you definitely are for all of us. We love the engagement. We love the questions. We love chatting with you. We love having fun, laughing, making jokes, all that good jazz. You guys can, as I said, this is a safe space. This is, you guys can open up. We can have any kind of conversation. Anything you want to throw at us, I'm an open book. You guys know me.
Any topics or like things for videos, or you want us to try different things? You can either message us here or on Instagram, because Hello Gelato on Instagram.
Yes. So yeah, any ideas, suggestions, comments, opinions, throw them at us. Just not too hard. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
And One Shot Motorsport says D23 announcement will get more information about Villains Land for what attractions are coming to Disney Magic Kingdom. Yeah, I think so. I think D23 next year is going to get all the projects kind of up to speed and up to the timely manner that we're all waiting for. Yeah, so definitely. So again, thank you all so much for joining. This is Abby. I'm George, the Disney Italiano. And as I always say in Disney Italiano fashion, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.